I have a question. Shaq, Kobe, and Dennis Rodman on the same team. Who's the biggest superstar?
I'm gonna say Dennis Rodman.
He's the more colorful distraction.
No.
That's what it is.
When he played with us, I've seen this dude play a full game, don't take a shower, go to the club, and some of the baddest women I've ever seen in my life.
Shaq is going to be the one defending Rodman. It's a tough assignment for Shaq, but it's an assignment Shaq is looking forward to.
Rodman is up to the task. He told me tonight he has the most success against Shaq when he antagonizes him. Throws him off his game by being physical, going toe-to-toe.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to talk about Dennis Rodman and Shaquille O'Neal and watch some defensive highlights of Rodman versus O'Neal with you guys and discuss a little bit how good Dennis Rodman actually was in guarding Shaq, and also take a look at what Shaq has to say about Dennis Rodman's defense. So all about those two guys in this video. But before we start, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, enough said, let's get right into it. So let's watch some defensive highlights of Dennis Rodman versus Shaquille O'Neal. I haven't seen the clip yet, so it's also brand new to me. But yeah, I'm pretty curious how Shaq had to battle Rodman. So let's start right now. Oh, nice spin.
And Rodman grabs him and says, part of the game. The Magic can get back into this and proceed.
What a nice spin move. And this is what I love about the NBA from back in the days, the no layup, the no dunk rule. No easy buckets.
Here's Rodman. And there were some elbows flying in there.
Well, that time Dennis got away with a push. We'll see right here. Ron Harper goes up, misses the shot. You can't see, but you see Donald Royal flying through the air. Very upset, retaliates, and foul.
This guy was so irritating, but I just love it. Just love it.
Talents, gets hit in the face, but then watch the double pump, flop, going back. Good defense though.
Yeah, Shaq with his baby hook.
To catch the ball way outside of the
and Rodman is selling it super well. Super well.
And O'Neal hits the deck, takes Rodman with him. Rodman complaining that he was tripped up by O'Neal.
You know, I gotta be honest, I would hate to play against Dennis Rodman. This guy would drive me crazy. But that's the beauty of having Rodman as a teammate.
In Chicago on Wednesday night, O'Neal.
Again, no layup rule.
Foul by Rodman.
And I'm surprised that Shaq is taking it so well. Imagine you would have that the entire game. It must have driven Shaq crazy. But he kept us cool.
Defense falling asleep, and everybody turned and a half in the first half.
Good defense, good defense, good defense. Okay, little temper, little temper.
As there's been some hard hitting there, the shove by Shaquille O'Neal and Brian Hill walking out towards Dennis Rodman. Richie Adebayo protecting Brian. How good that's going to be right now.
Yeah, Penny. Come on, just play the game. Just play the game.
In Chicago on Wednesday night.
That was Shaq's specialty back in the days. I think he called it the Black Tornado or something like that. Very nice move.
Underneath, Rodman takes O'Neal down hard.
And again, no easy buckets. And it looked like Rodman wanted to help Shaq up, but yeah, Shaq refused.
He's so strong. He's so strong.
Let's take a look.
The good thing about
very hard foul.
They didn't call a flagrant.
Van Exel for three. In and out. Eddie Jones for three. In and out. Rodman rebound.
Wasn't that the game where... Yes, I was about to say, that was the game where Shaq and Rodman really went at it.
And I tell you, Scotty and Michael,
Shaq had enough.
Not getting anything right now. What's missing this whole thing right now, Vern, is a great timeout by Dennis Rodman because he didn't want to get fouled. He understands what he can do. He didn't want to get fouled. He called the timeout.
Yeah, at some point.
And now the Bulls maybe will
at some point it gets too much. But I love it. I love it. If he would have been my teammate,
that is a great call. Let me tell you, that's
what else can you ask for?
And that's just an overreaction by Dennis. He's trying to get.
I think it was Jerome Kersey who instigated it.
Smart play by Dennis Rodman.
And boy, Jordan and Pippen were really quick to get into the wrestling match.
Yeah, and Jordan's good. I tell you, he looked good on that. I wouldn't wrestle him either. Don't want to play him.
Yeah, Jerome Kersey.
Look at this.
And look at Pippen's face. He starts laughing. Take a look. Take a look.
Scottie Pippen.
Oh man, the good old days.
Great presence of mind by Rodman.
But that's the thing that only Dennis Rodman could do. With his hustle plays, he would get the crowd into it. He would energize his teammates.
That guy knows the game.
This guy's value was just so far, so much more than just rebounds and defense.
I got a rebound. They're going to foul me.
Sure they get a good shot at the basket. Just back it out, and just wait.
Look at Rodman throw Shaquille around down there. Now he wants the ball.
Look how strong Rodman is. Look how strong. I'm happy that we get a replay. Oh no, come on. I wish we could have seen the replay. He was able to keep Shaq on the block. And he's so much shorter, waist. I don't know how much, but not even comparable to Shaq. Anyway, let's pause. The one thing that we can see already is that Dennis Rodman obviously is not guarding Shaq for the full game. That would be, I mean, he was a power forward, so why would he guard a center the entire game? But I think for small bits of the game, it was always a smart move to put Rodman on Shaq. I think he could wear him down a little because he has the upper body strength. I don't know many guys, even at Shaq's size, who were able to keep him at the block. So Rodman was incredibly strong, incredibly strong. You know, it's very, very difficult to find clips of Shaquille O'Neal talking about Dennis Rodman. And I recently was in touch with Shaq, but I never asked him if he had an opinion about how good Dennis Rodman actually guarded him. But hopefully I will get him on the show in some time and we have the chance to talk about this relationship between Shaq and Rodman, because I have the feeling that there was not bad blood, but there was this sort of rivalry going on. But here's a clip of open court.
And Shaq, this is a guy too who, I mean, you played with him a little bit in LA, but playing against him, wasn't he? He's one of those irritating, get under your skin kind of guys, right? Would it be fair to say, yeah, love having him on my team for what he does, but when you're playing against him, I'd rather not?
He was a great defender. He always moved his feet. The great thing about Dennis Rodman is he always did it his way. When I played with him, like, you know, you're supposed to be there an hour and a half before the game. He would come in with 45 on the clock, eating chicken and rice. And nobody would say anything because we knew that he was going to give us 20 to 25 rebounds at the game. And so, you know, he did it his way. He rode the treadmill after the game. And, you know, Steve was right. He was a phenomenal athlete. Phenomenal.
Shaq, who has absolutely no respect for Dennis's offensive game, is playing Dennis 2 feet from the basket when Dennis has the ball 8 feet away.
Trying to keep his hands out of there as the official, I'm sure in the baseline, telling him, watch your hands. And he did, and Shaq not taking advantage of it.
Dennis was telling him yesterday, he'll do whatever it takes. He'll put his life on the line.
You know, watching this video again, I think it's easy to say that Dennis Rodman was not only one of the greatest defenders, but I think that he was probably the best Shaquille O'Neal defender of all time. And there's a saying in the NBA, you can't guard a guy, you can only contain a guy, which is obvious. I mean, nobody could guard Shaq the entire game and stop him. It's impossible. But I think from a standpoint of making life tough for Shaq, I don't know any guy who was as good as Dennis Rodman, so it would be super interesting to hear Shaq's opinion on that. Anyway, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications button so you never miss an episode of the Basketball Time Machine, and hopefully I'll see you next time, and I would say goodbye.